Hello guys, welcome to the Automated School Report Card System. I created it with Excel 2019. You should have a current version of Excel or Microsoft Word 2019 so that some features might work for you or some features might not work for you. It has the home page which has a login page of username and password. You type your username, which is STAFF staff. Then you type your password. In our lesson, we will be learning how to create this nice homepage, which you will not see anywhere except on my SBA system. When you open, it takes you to the home page. With the home page, the user has the opportunity to edit some of the values at the home page, but some places the user cannot edit. For instance, school name. The person who created the software only has the code or has the chance to edit the school name. So the only place the user can edit is term, the class, the year, the date of reopen, and the number of times open, which will be seen in the register at the end of vacation. At the home page, you can click on this button and it takes you to enter student's name. You can change the logo. You can even change my logo here. Insert school crest. It gives you the opportunity to upload your logo. So when you click on that, it opens your computer for you to choose your school crest you want to upload. Then you can choose subjects, view assessment sheets, view student report, subject analysis, and the rest. This is just a quick student performance view which you used in analyzing your subject per the subject they wrote in the examination. So let's go to the enter student's name and see how it works. You have the opportunity to enter as many as you can for the student's name. As you are entering, they need to be doing the calculations for you. You have to specify the sex of the student, whether male or female. You just have to enter M or F. As you are entering, they need to be adding up to the calculations for the boys and the girls. From here, you have the opportunity to view the subject, view assessment sheets, and the rest of the buttons also works perfectly. If you are going to a new academic year whereby you'll be using for a new class, you can clear all the students' name and it will be cleared with ease. You don't have to be deleting them one after the other. So let's go back to the home page. Anytime you are lost, try and locate the home page. We've gone through the student's name. Now let's go and see how the subject sheet also looks like. Choose subject. It brings you to a page where you can choose the subject you want to work from. These are all subjects. From here, you can even click enter student's name and it will take you back to where we entered the student's name. And you can click on view subject and it will bring you back to the subject sheet. We have assessment, report card, appraiser, and the rest. Let's view any of the subjects and see how the subject sheet also looks like. History. All the subject sheet has similar view or the same view. You can clear all the scores. You can clear all the class scores and all the exam score. This is a column where you'll be entering your examination. Some parts are being protected, which you can't change. For instance, the name. You can't add up name here. If you want to add any name, you have to go back to the enter student's name column. So the only place the user can edit is classes 1, classes 2, classes 3. Then to add up to the total, which is 50. Then the user can enter the examination score after examination. It will also do the calculations for you. Then you get your positions, your remarks, and your grade as well. This is how all the subject sheet looks like. From here, you can just go straight to any of the buttons we have above. If you want to go to a different subject, you just click change subject and it will take you to the subject you want to work on. You can view the assessment sheet and see how the results are going to be populated on the assessment sheet. This is a class score for all the subjects that they wrote during the examination. It automatically adds up and gives you the position and the total arrangement we have as well. From here, this is the assessment sheet. We can go to enter student appraiser. Appraiser is where we are going to enter the student conduct, the student interest, the remarks, and the attendance from the register. So you have to type the attendance individually for the students so that it will reflect on the report card. This place also gives you a total of the 4 core subjects as we normally use in the BECE. So that's how the grading system was being calculated. From the assessment sheet, we have a button on top here called Edit Appraiser. These are the appraiser values, the conduct, the interest. You can see you can select from options, series of options we have. You'll be wondering, how do I change the options or how do I delete any of the options? You just go to Edict Appraiser. It brings you to a page where you can type in your appraiser values, or you can delete any of them if you don't. The student appraiser, where we have that feature there. During the end of the year, the academic year, you have to select whether the student will be promoted or repeated. So this is the promotion and repeating option. You have to choose whether promoted or repeated. If, assuming we are in first term and there is no promotion, you have to change the promotion to any of the empty spaces available. If you don't change it, the promoted or repeated will reflect on the student report card. Everything we are doing here, later we will see it on the report card. On the assessment sheet, we can see where we have change grading system. The change grading system gives you a page where you can change the values of the remarks. If you don't want to use these values for the remarks and you still want to go with excellent, very good, and the rest, you can just type, you can just change it with ease. And the grading system, if you don't like the grading system, you can just change to suit your own grading system. View assessment sheet again. On the assessment sheet, we also have what we call the order of merit. View order of merit. The order of merit gives you the order of performance of the students. Mostly, we normally use them on our notice board. So the schools that have notice board, you can just print this order of merit sheet on the notice board. As you are entering the marks, they need to be doing the calculations here for you. When you click on order of merit, it automatically orders all the marks and the students according to position. So the first person will come on top. When you go to the assessment sheet, the first person wouldn't be on top, but the order of merit sheet brings the first person with his or her marks first, and the rest follows in order. If you want to print this sheet and use on your notice board, you just click on Ctrl P on your keyboard to give you the print preview. From the order of merit, you can also view marks with grades. So these are the individual grades that the student had during the examination according to the marks, or in with the marks. So that's how the student grade looks like. You can just go back to our home page. On the home page, you also have the subject analysis sheet. It gives you a graph of performance. When you take Basic 4, for example, it gives you the subject and the grade each student had, the number of people who had that grade or performed better, 80 to 100. Only 3 people had 80 to 100. So these are the analysis graph, or the analysis sheet also looks like. Let's go back to our home page. On our home page, we can then go and view the student report card. So this is how the student report card looks like. You have options to select a student you want to view his or her report card. You just have to select the name and everything pops out for that student. You just have to select the name and everything pops out for that student. That's how the report card works. You have to insert your school logo or your school crest both at the right and the left side of the report card. There are buttons for you to click and to open your computer for you to choose a picture which is going to be on the report card. And you also have options to insert your head teacher's signature below here. If you have a picture of it, you can insert your head teacher's signature. There's a button for you to do that. The conduct and the interest we filled on the appraiser sheet, this is where we are going to see it. So you have to do it for every student in the class. If you don't do it, what you already have here will appear here for you, including the attendance. So you can see how the report card looks like. Now, people are wondering about how are we going to print the report card. That is the major thing with this application. So we have to click on Generate Report to PDF. It then asks you have to enter the number of reports to save as PDF. How many report cards do you want to generate? Do you want to print all the report cards of the student? So you have to specify a number. For the sake of time, let's use only 2. Then you click on OK. It then opens your computer for you to choose your location where you want to save your report card. So if you want to save your report card to your desktop, you can save it to your desktop, or any place you want to save your report card, you can save it there. So this is our location, and let's click on OK. Let's wait for it to save. The 2 report cards we generated have saved completed. So you just click on OK. Then if you are not doing anything here, just go back to the home page. So this is what we are going to create for you to use in filling your assessment. You have to start filling your assessment any moment from now before vacation. So you have to start working from the class call before you add the examination score. Then it gives you the total calculation of it. Let's go and see how our report card will look like, the one we saved. That's a sample of the report card we saved. So let's open the report card and see how it looks like. The report card will be in a PDF format. So if you have your school logo, or if you inserted your school logo, it will appear here. So as your head teacher signature will also appear here. And this is how the report card is going to look like. Thank you very much.